Lesson 13, Distributive Property. Here's part 1. Use the distributive property to multiply. Write your negative signs clearly. Here's box A. A times B plus C. So first we'll do A times B, then we'll do A times C. Here we have A times B, and that equals AB. Next, A times C, and that equals AC. Final answer, AB plus AC. Let's take a look at box C. Negative A times B plus C. First we'll do negative A times B, then we'll do negative A times C. So negative A times B equals negative AB. Negative A times C equals negative AC. Final answer, negative AB minus AC. Here's part 2. Use the distributive property to multiply. Write your negative signs clearly. Let's go over box I. 2 times 3a plus 1. 2 times 3a equals 6a. 2 times 1 equals 2. Final answer, 6a plus 2. Here's box K. Negative 3a times 2a minus 3b plus c. So first we'll do negative 3a times 2a. Then we'll do negative 3a times negative 3b. And finally, negative 3a times c. So first we have negative 3a times 2a. Let's take care of the numbers first. Here's negative 3 times 2, and that gives us negative 6. Now let's take care of the variables. A times a equals a squared. Next, negative 3a times negative 3b. Negative 3 times negative 3 equals positive 9. A times b equals ab. Finally, negative 3a times c. So we'll have negative 3. A times c equals ac. Final answer, negative 6a squared plus 9ab minus 3ac. Here's box L. Negative 1 times negative 5b plus 4. Negative 1 times negative 5b equals positive 5b. Negative 1 times positive 4 equals negative 4. Final answer, 5b minus 4. Let's look at box M, and we'll learn a little shortcut as well. Negative 3a minus c plus 6. And remember, this is the same as negative 1 times 3a minus c plus 6. So negative 1 times 3a equals negative 3a. Negative 1 times negative c equals positive c. Negative 1 times positive 6 equals negative 6. Final answer is negative 3a plus c minus 6. Here's a shortcut that you can use. When we multiplied this expression by negative 1, all we had to do was change each of these signs. So instead of positive 3a, we have negative 3a. Instead of minus c, we have plus c. And instead of plus 6, we have minus 6. Last example, box T. Here's negative 5a times negative 6a to the third power minus 2a squared plus a. So first we'll do negative 5a times negative 6a to the third power. Then we'll do negative 5a times negative 2a squared. And finally, negative 5a times a. Let's go ahead and multiply. Remember that this a here means the same as a to the first power. So first we have negative 5a times negative 6a to the third power. Negative 5 times negative 6 equals positive 30. A to the first power times a to the third power equals a to the fourth power. Next, we have negative 5a times negative 2a. Negative 5 times negative 2 equals positive 10. A times a to the second power equals a to the third power. Finally, we have negative 5a times a. Here we have negative 5. And finally, a times a equals a to the second power, or a squared. Our final answer is 30a to the fourth power plus 10a to the third power minus 5a squared.